Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're gonna go look at a map, level, whatever you want to call them, road. I guess you can't call it a track, because if I say track, I expect something like Adelaide, you know, right there, you see that picture where it's a racetrack. It's not that. I can say that right now. Don't know exactly what to call it, but anyways, let's go ahead and find it. It doesn't have a picture, so it's like, yes, that's it, LakeZone. So the description says, a big off-road playground with lots of challenging roads. And I almost disagree with that, though. They're not real challenging roads; they're just nice roads. And I'm gonna go out and use an off-road car just to make it a little easier. But there's nothing that made me say, "Oh man, I'm stuck." These are all just more of cruising roads. You know, they're mostly off-road, but there is a mostly paved road that kind of goes along the outskirts of the whole map. So I can go ahead and do that real quick. We'll do that first off. So we got to get to that outskirts road. It's mostly paved, like I said. Right here, it is not though. And there we are. There is the paved road. And it's not that much smoother than the dirt roads, but it does have some places where it's like, ooh, is that a jump? It's not, but you could use it as one anyways. And, you know, just dumb stuff like that. Oh, and the water is fully functional in the it works way, but that means your car gets drowned and you can't use it. It's, you know, you get water in everything, and then it just, even if you take it out of the water, it's like that car's not going to work. It is broken. Look at that. We're hitting the accelerator, nothing's happening. So go ahead and reset it, and nice shiny and new car, so pretty. You know what, make it even prettier. Let's get a nice color to it. How about, oh, I don't know, like kind of like you need it, you're dehydrated and you're taking a piss, maybe. There we are. That's more gold. That actually looks like gold. When I try to make it look piss colored, it looks gold. When I try to make it look gold, it looks piss colored. How does that work? Oh well, I'll take a nice shiny gold truck. Why not? So anyways, we'll fly along the roads at way too high speeds and crash and die because it's more fun to do it like that. I mean, after all, this is unsafe driving simulator, not safe driving simulator. Ooh, what was that? That was... You see that? There was something weird right there. I can't really explain it, but something weird happened there. And, well, I don't think this thing's going to be moving anymore considering the wheels have just fully detached and they're... Well, now we're going to drown the car anyways. But anyways, it's more fun, like I said, flying around like that. But anyways, this is the start of the paved road. Like, it wasn't, it continued on from anywhere. This is where it starts again. And then for the rest of it, it mostly is paved. And it goes around most of the whole island, I guess you could say. It is an island, technically. There's a little bit right there it doesn't go around, but this goes around most of the island. And we'll just go ahead and cruise around it, you know? Try to go fast, but you know, knowing me, that just means I'm gonna crash and die. But it's fun crashing. Like I said, man, you can't go wrong with crashing unless you just fall in the water, which is boring. Don't do that. Oh, I did do that, didn't I? Oh well, at least I hit a little bit before I get in the water. See, that's why I don't like the water. It's like I can't keep using this car. Normally I could probably keep using it, but no, not like this. It's dead, and there's no way to fix it. Even cheating it to fix it, as far as I know. Well, maybe there is. I've never really tried it. But anyways, like I said, this goes around most of the map. There's also a dirt road right there that does the same kind of thing. It's just side by side with the paved. Just stick along the paved though, because it's easier. I like that little detail though, how there's the dirt on the edges of the road and stuff. You know, just small details like that. Just kind of gives it like nice to look at kind of things, you know? And here we are. We made a circle of basically the whole area, you know. We're back at the start where there was the water we went through, and aside from that road, the rest is all just dirt. And there's a bunch of overlapping roads and stuff, so it's not exactly easy to just kind of say here are all the roads, because you'll end up driving the same ones 3 times or something trying to find them all. But we'll drive some of them so you can get an idea of them, you know. So like over here, I think the steepest one is this way, I believe. Hopefully that's right. Yeah, this is right. I think this is the steepest road that there is in the whole map. And like I said, there's nothing really that's real difficult more in any here. It's just rough, you know? It's like you can get through it no problem with a proper truck, even. Not like a proper off-road or anything, just a proper truck and you can get through it. Let me move that mouse, it's all in the way. I just realized that whole video mouse is just sitting there. But anyways, yeah. That's probably the steepest part there was. And aside from the back end lifting up 6 feet or something, not a problem. The back end lifting up 6 feet, man, it's like it had hydraulics. It's just so high in the air for no real reason. It's like, why are you doing this to me, car? Why would you do that? I guess this one's also a little steep too right here, but it's going downhill now, so you can't tell. I think the other way's still just ever so slightly steeper though. But like I said, nothing real difficult, you know? Just easy roads, and it's a nice looking place to kind of cruise along, you know? It's like, oh god, don't fall in the water again. I don't know why I hit AI mode, I freaked out. I panicked. But it's a nice looking map to just kind of cruise along, like I said, you know, you got, just looks, you know, nice. And, it's not real intensive or anything. Like I don't have any problems with the frames per second or anything. It's all good for that on that front, you know. Some maps I'll have some lag every now and then. This one's better than some. I mean, I'm not saying this is like a great optimized map or nothing. I'm just saying for me there's no problems. And I only have an average graphics card, I would say. So if you have any somewhat decent graphics card, you'll be good to go. And this truck is not tracking entirely straight, I will say that right now. So if I do anything dumb looking, it's probably because the truck itself is broken. Let's go ahead and go this way. Oh my goodness, this is a tight turn. If this was real life, man, my heart would be racing, just like, oh, I'm gonna die, I'm alive, and then I'd fall off anyways, because that's just how I am. But there we go, we made a loop, and now we're back at the paved roads again. So you see, like I said, it's just a bunch of roads that overlap in a bunch of ways, so you end up driving the same roads without even really thinking about it. But we could go down here, which has the unpaved road. Well, I guess it's more of a beach, but whatever. Ow. Oh no, it broke. Why did I go like that? I thought it would look cool. Like I'm like cool as hell, just flying my truck and landing it and just driving along the beach, and then I break it. It's like, I suck at being cool. That's not cool at all. That's what I managed to do. Actually, what happened there is kind of interesting. The water managed to kind of grab my truck and pull it in a way so it would flip over like that. Kind of looked unnatural, but it was just the way the water hit it. It caused it to do that. And now we're stuck on the road again. There's actually a beach road if we go along this road, so let's just fly and crash and then we'll see the beach road. Oh my goodness, we didn't crash. I was expecting to fully crash that. I already gave up hope on slowing down, but I actually made it. Okay, that's surprising. So here's kind of where it starts, I guess. I mean, not exactly, but we could drive here, no problem. Alright, there we are. So here's the other road. This one gets really thin at a couple of places. It's kind of cool. It's like, imagine the road, or the path, I guess you should say, it's more of a dirt path than a road, was designed during low tide, right? And the idiots forgot, oh yeah, there's such thing as a high tide. Or maybe you could say it's global warming, I don't know. But there's some spots on this map where it's like the tide overtakes the level, and I don't think there's actual simulated tides. So I just think it was designed like that, and I think it's kind of neat that it was designed like that. So like right here is the spot I'm thinking of, really. And you see it's like the road is eaten by the water, and you could get stuck in the water and drown your car. So, oh goodness, stop! Is it rolling? Oh, that's broken. Who am I kidding? So yeah, I just wanted to show that part. I like that part. And it was on purpose that I got the car stuck, just to show that. I think I actually showed the water works already, didn't I? Oh well. The water drowns your car. I showed that off a couple of times accidentally. That was I don't know. But again, like right here. And not all of it's so deep you break your car. Some of them you could drive through. Depends on the car. This is a big old truck. It could drive through most of it. So I wonder if that would be brackish or just salt water. Is there a river that goes into that? Or is that all ocean? Or I don't know. Gotta be like, I'm a river tracker. We're gonna track this river, see where it goes. Or if it even is a river. But you can just drive along the beaches even, you know? You don't even have to follow the roads, even though there's a ton of roads to try to follow. Like, I'm done on the beach, we're going up the road. Let's see, if I'm not too lost, I should be able to get to this one area that's kind of cool. Let's see, we gotta go this way. And this way, I believe. I might be lost. Or I might find where I want. We'll see. No, this is right. This is right. We're good. I guess right here is actually a little steep too, but like I said, none of the roads or anything that made me say, oh man, this is hard. They're all just kind of, you can cruise along on them. Anyways, we got to the very top of the place, really. Well, I guess not the very top. We could somehow get a little higher if we went the other way, actually, can't we? See, I got a little lost, you know. I'd be lying if I said I memorized every road, you know. It's so many overlaps in the road and stuff, and like you could just see here. Look at all the way the roads are. Well, I guess you can't see it from here. I'll get a better angle later, but the roads do overlap a ton. This is where I wanted to go, actually. Here, it's not up high as much, but this is cool. It's like a crater that you could drive around. And how did my mouse get in the way? Okay. Anyways, it's a crater you could drive along, and it's just kind of cool the way it spirals downwards like this. I thought that was a nice touch, you know? Oh my goodness, we're gonna fall in. No, we're not. I am best driver ever. I didn't fall off a cliff, therefore I am the best driver ever. Yes, the road or whatever is like 3 times the width of my car, and I really shouldn't even struggle not to fall off, but hey, I'm proud I didn't fall off. Gotta be proud of something, even if it's something dumb. And you got like a little, look, miniature beach. And this would have to be fresh water. Wish you could jump out the car and hit the lick water button. And be like, that is salt water. Huh, how weird. Because, you know, if you look at the area, it's like, where would the water come from? It's like, that's a lake. However you look at it. It's a small lake, but it's a lake. So there you go. Now you can kind of see how the roads all overlap a lot. And it just makes kind of showing off every road and getting lost real easy. Or makes showing off the roads hard and getting lost easy, sorry. See, I just wanted to kind of show you that. So you can get a good idea of what the place is actually like. And now we can keep on driving a little more. I just felt like doing that. Instead of driving back up that hill, just because you've seen it going down. Why would you need to see it going up? Well, look at that tree right there. It's like, I'm spinning! I'm spinning! Crazy tree. Alright, so we'll put the car there, put a fresh one there, and hopefully that doesn't... I might have damaged the suspension. Just reset just in case. And I don't think this will work, but I'm going to try to go along a certain road, or... It's not really a road, it's more of a submerged path, I guess you could say. But if you go over to here-ish, I believe... yeah, it's about there. It kind of looks like a road over there. You can kind of drive on it, but then you'll drown usually. Or your car drowns, whatever. Hey, unfortunately the game has to say, I'm done playing games, and it crashed on me, so we are going down this road again to get to the muddy, flooded road looking thing that, once again, because it crashed on me, and well, there's nothing I could do about that besides restart the game and get me to about where I was when it crashed. So I don't remember even what sentence I was saying when it crashed, unfortunately. So, oh well. Whatever sentence I was saying, it will forever go unfinished unless I actually did finish it. I don't really know. Because sometimes when the game crashes, the last few seconds aren't recorded, period. But anyways, this is the kind of muddy road, flooded thing. You can drive through some sections with this truck and not die. Or drown the engine, I guess you should say. Like right there, no problem. But then the next sections are a little bit deeper. If you try to go straight through it like that with this truck, you're going to have a bad time. You're just going to drown the truck. So for this truck in particular, you'd want to try to hug the edge a little bit and make sure you don't totally drown it. Or you can still totally drown it anyways. So I still managed to totally drown it. That's terrible. I knew the water could drown it, and I still managed to do it. And one thing I noticed is kind of interesting is a lot of mod cars don't care. And I don't mean as in like they're able to just go through it without a problem. I mean they just don't care. Like if I get the off-road Datsun, right, it might look like it does a great job, right? It's like, oh, look at this thing, it goes straight through this, no problem. The truth of the matter is this thing would work even if it was 100% submerged. So for some reason a lot of the modded cars don't work properly like that. They just go underwater and they don't care. Like this should be dead, but it's not. I just felt like pointing that out because it's kind of interesting. But like I said, some areas you have to drive around on this part. Some of them you could drive through. Well, one area you could drive through really with the stock truck. But if you had a slightly higher truck or one that was glitched up like this one, you could kind of get through it without drowning your truck, but here you can see 100% submerged and, well, it's still driving. I mean, it doesn't even have like a snorkel or anything. It's just, I'm going underwater 100%, I don't care, which is just funny. I don't know, that might just be because it's an old version. I haven't checked if there was an updated version. I just noticed that some cars do that. But you see, there are like parts of land sitting about, and if you really wanted to, you could try to go through it real carefully and not drown if you had a car that was slightly higher than this one. Because if you have your camera like this or so, you can kind of see the dips in the land and stuff, and you can see that it's tall enough here. But it looks like this. You need something that's at least that tall, able to get through that height of water no matter what. Or you could just skirt along the edges, but that's being a wimp, you know? Put it this way, the way I consider it, as long as some of the roof is sticking out, would be the comparison point I would use. You would need something that basically is as high as this thing's roof line. Oh, whoops. That was weird. What just happened? Huh. That is weird. I don't know what hit my car. What is going on? Okay, that is weird. Just gonna stop touching things, and I'll leave you asking yourself what exactly just happened there, because I really don't even know how to describe that. Car just decided I am done being a car and exploded a bit. So yeah, that's the little island that is LakeZone, and it's a nice little place just to drive around. Like I said, nothing too hard, mostly easy stuff, but looks good, you know. So, till next time, this is WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.